Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Episode 325. 325 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. And we're doing we haven't done this format in a little while because this format, well, we did this format a lot during the pandemic, but it's basically a format that's reserved for when we have guests that aren't in the city. And today our guest is not in the city, but we're also without our co-host, Regine Alaina. She's feeling a little bit under the weather. But hi, everybody. I'm your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown, and we've got a fantastic episode lined up for you here today. Thomas in the chat. What's up, people? I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still rising. Congratulations to you, Thomas. Well done. Well done. We're doing From This Home again. Yes. Special episode. Because our guest is far, far away, not in the city of Toronto. But I think we'll bring her in right away so you guys can meet her. Our guest today just released a brand new single titled Too Toxic. And I'm very excited to talk about it. Oh, yes, Thomas, our best co-host. Yes, she's not here either. I know it's a tragic day, but we're still going to get through it. So please welcome to the show the one, the only, Ashlee Keating. Hello.
Hey. Thank you for having me. What's up?
Much. Welcome to the show. Yeah, thank you for coming. And you're on the West Coast right now?
Yes, I'm in LA. It is bright and early. It's 8 in the morning.
Oh. Thank you for getting up. Thank you for getting up.
It's
early.
very gloomy right now, actually. So, yeah.
Actually, no, it's pretty gray here as well. It's actually like this past week in Toronto, it's been quite warm. Like it's been really, really hot and sunny. But I don't know, this morning looking out the window, it's actually overcast and gray. So that's you've got the same over there?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, like the sun is trying to peek through, but it's very gloomy.
Well, thank you for getting up early. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it. I'm always busy. So, you know, I can be it's so funny because I can be a night owl or I can be an early riser.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of a blessing. You know, some people can't do both. They're like, either I just cannot get up early or, you know, I get up really early and I can't get up late. You know, like when your time clock just like wakes you up and then you can't keep sleeping. So yeah.
I feel like it's almost a necessity as an artist, right? Because obviously, like shows and things, there's a lot of things that happen at night. But then also there are random times like this, if you have to make an appearance or something, or TV something like that, can be, you kind of have to be on and kind of really unpredictable times of the day, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
So I wanted to ask you to start off first. Obviously, brand new single just came out, Too Toxic. So it's you've taken Britney Spears' hit Toxic, except when I first saw it or heard about it, I thought, oh, is it like a cover version of the song? But it's not really a cover at all. Like you've kind of, I guess, taken that dun, 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 but you've really made this is an original song that you've created.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I've always loved like when artists recreate sounds from the past, and that happens a lot in the music industry. And when it does happen, it's definitely, you know, a huge blessing. And this song, I was actually in the studio working and writing and demoing and whatever for other sessions for some female rap artists, actually. And so random. and I was called in for that. And the producers, like, we really vibed, and they played the beat. They're like, hey, I think you'd like really like this, like, whatever. I kind of not felt it was a joke at first, but like one of those things like, oh, this will never happen. You know what I mean? Because I always grew up loving Britney Spears. That she was my very first concert I ever went to. She is a legendary artist. There will never ever be another Britney Spears. Like, she is so iconic, up there with the Madonnas. You know what I mean? And I was just like, fuck it. Oh, sorry. Can I curse? Probably can't.
Yes, that's probably fine.
Um,
Probably fine.
I was like, let's do it. Let's try it. And and so, we wrote the song. We did a one version, and then we completely like rewrote it again.
Mhm.
But it was just very me. Like, I love the beat.
Oh, I think we lost. Did we lose audio for a moment? If you want, you can. Okay, I think we lost some audio. If you want, you can. Do you need to jump in and jump out again? Let's see. Yeah, I can see her, but oh, I think it came back. I just heard something anyway. Oh,
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on once. I have to turn my phone off. I don't know what just happened.
okay, no problem. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, but I think the audio might be delayed now. I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. All right, let me see.
I like got a phone call. I was like,
Oh,
this happened at 8 a.m. in the morning.
all right, let me.
And it turned me off, like, it turned off the screen.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you now. I think. Say something.
Hello?
Okay, it's good, except there's like a delay.
Hello?
Like when you speak, I see your mouth move, and then the delay move. Then your mouth comes. The audio comes a second afterwards. Let me see if I can do something about that on my end. Oh, audio settings. Hang on. We're fixing it. It's live, everybody. Technical difficulties sometimes.
Right.
Okay, there you go. I think we got it. I managed to refresh the mic, so I think we're good.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, welcome.
Sorry about that. Yes, lives are, we're live. That's what happens.
Yep.
But yeah, so I was saying we basically wrote it one time, and then we completely rewrote it again and made the same song, but like same concept, whatever, but just rewrote the melodies, redid it. And I feel like all great songs are always rewritten, like you continue to work on them until they're right. And I am like a serious perfectionist. But anyways, it was a song that I was like, okay, this is amazing. And I've always loved Britney, and so we did it, and I really wanted to take her concept of, this is Coco, by the way.
Hello, Coco.
For those of you that are on my social media, you know Coco. But yeah, so hey, you need to be quiet. I'm in an interview. Thank you. No. He hears someone at the door. Anyways, so I wanted to take her concept of toxic, and how, she was like living under this guy's, spell of like, oh, he's so toxic and I like him, whatever. And kind of flip the script and change the concept and do like a 360 of, I've been in toxic relationships. I have a song called Hurt Me So Good that I wrote. And I wanted to take that narrative and flip it basically. And the woman has the power and is the one being toxic to him, and him coming chasing her. Because I feel like in this world we live in today, a lot of women go through that, where they, we don't have to be the ones that are being hurt. We should own our power and be confident and flip the script, So I wanted to basically completely change her perspective of the song to what I felt was very current in today's world and what I've been through personally. And it's just basically being sassy and confident. and saying that I'm too toxic, you know? So I took that and I made it, you know, what I felt was very me today. And I love every part of the song because it's got a really cool beat and it's just showing my personality. And yeah, I mean, I feel so honored to have been able to basically recreate that song and do it my own way. And I hope that, you know, it brings back some nostalgic vibes of the 2000s, which I love, and of Britney and her fans. And I'm just doing me, and, you know, hopefully she sees it and loves it because I love her. And yeah, because there will always only be one Britney Spears. That's for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I think you definitely pay like I said, it's really it's not a cover. It's an original song, you know, but it's just it pays homage, I think,
Yes, yeah,
in a really
yeah.
good way. And
I wanted to
yeah,
bring back those like nostalgic vibes, and a lot of records that I love from the past have a lot of great artists have recreated, you know, with samples of music. And you know, they're some of my favorite records, so it's just an honor to have been able to do that for Toxic.
fantastic. I know, you know, you just had a release party for it.
Hmm.
How did that go?
Just fun, good vibes, you know, just celebrating the song. We got lit, we had a good time. I shared it on my TikTok and my social media.
Mhm.
Make sure to follow me on TikTok because that's literally it's TikTok and Snapchat are real. Snapchat's the most real. Like you will see funny, stupid stuff, me laying in my bed with my bonnet. And then TikTok is like me, like my personal reality show. If you really want to know what's going on, I share it, which is really scary on social media, but I just want people to be a part of my life. And yeah, so we just had a good time. We went out, had dinner, drinks, celebrated the song, and celebrated life, you know? Got in the Too Toxic vibes. So it was a really, really good time.
Awesome. So Toxic now, or Too Toxic rather, it's now out on different song. Too Toxic is now out on all streaming platforms all over the place.
Yes, it is out everywhere. Go stream it. And yeah, I've been receiving a lot of love with the song, and I'm very grateful, and it's just the beginning. So
Cool.
but yes, you can stream it on Amazon. I don't know why that came out first. Spotify, Spotify, iTunes, all the platforms. Yeah.
Awesome. Next thing I wanted to ask you about was music videos. So I was looking through. You have a lot of really awesome music videos on your YouTube channel, and yeah. So I wanted to ask a little bit about them, but I guess first I wanted to ask you. I guess seeing how you've had all these other past ones, can we expect a music video for Too Toxic? Oh,
I guess you'll have to wait and see, but yes. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really announced that yet, but definitely there's a lot of surprises coming, and I'm really excited.
all right. Fantastic. And I assume, yeah, you probably can't say too much about what we can expect, but
Yeah, I really
yeah,
want to shock everyone. I'm excited.
awesome. Okay, then in that case, I do want to ask you about some of the past ones you've done. Just because the production values are really, really high. Like I kind of went through your catalog yesterday. Actually, I was looking through things. So tell me a little bit about like your most recent video. Which one was that? It was, I think, 11.
Thirsty?
Yes, yes.
Oh no. Well, I did Nice and Naughty, but yeah, Thirsty was like more
Oh, yeah, Nice and
upbeat.
Naughty was like the Christmas one.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me. Let's talk about Thirsty first, and then actually maybe we'll talk about Christmas afterwards. But yeah, tell us about Thirsty.
Yeah, so I actually shot that in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I have a lot of friends out there, people I've worked with out there. It's just good energy, good vibes. And yeah, so I went out there and shot it. I have a creative team out there, choreographers that I love to work with out there too when I'm out there. And yeah, I had like it kind of was funny, like we didn't really try hard with that video where like the concept just kind of like came to life, and I wanted to dance, and you know it was just like it really just came to life very easily. That's all I have to say. And I showed up even with the clothes and the dancers and the choreography. You know, we got that together really quickly, and I shot it in Atlanta, and it was just good times. It was a lot of fun. I wanted it to kind of have like a grungy, like you're in a club. If you
Yeah.
notice, like in the beginning, we're walking through like a hallway with my girls, and then dance routines, and there's like a guy, in a love interest in it. And yeah, I just wanted to be hot and be with my girls, and basically, Thirsty's all about, it's self-empowerment too, and basically, being confident within yourself. And a lot of men out there, like especially with me, I wanted to write a song about like social media and how the world is today, and men just be thirsty.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And they, or in the DMs or comments or whatever, I like being approached by a man in a different way. So oh no, not my light. We're having so many technical issues today. Oh my God, I might have to get another light.
Okay.
But because that is not it. We need the light. But yeah,
Yeah.
so basically that is what the song, was about. That and I wanted to kind of give that energy and give a little bit of like a grunge, sex appeal to it, where we were in the atmosphere. And yeah, that's how it came about. We didn't think too hard about it.
Cool. Yeah, no, it comes across, like you said, the club vibe, that kind of, grungy, like sweaty, just like,
Yeah.
out. But yeah, some of my friends who are girls, like they've shown me like what their DMs look like, and it's wild. Like I'm like, okay, that's not my DMs are mostly like spam or like those, hey, want search engine optimization, and then I see what a girl's DMs look like on social media. I'm like, wow, it's a completely different world.
Yes, it is crazy. It's crazy. Yep. You never know. It's just, that's why I wrote the song.
So yeah, check that one out. It's also on, I guess, all streaming platforms, and you can also check out the awesome video on Ashlee's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch out your light? If you want, I can quickly do the ad break. Yeah, I'll do the ad break while you switch out your light.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. So everybody, today's wonderful episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina is brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. They make this show possible. So let's meet them, shall we? The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor. That's right. The place I'm in now, she helped me find it. And the new place that I'll be opening soon, she also helped me find it. Find her, reach out now at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, custom laser engravings, or they change watch batteries, all done on site. Jerry at Jewelry Forever, an incredible artist. Do you have a vision for something custom you'd like made? Do you need something repaired? I saw him once repair a ring that got crushed flat by a car, and he made it beautiful and round, finger shape once again. So reach out to them at jewelryforever.ca. You can also find them on Instagram and TikTok, and we have an amazing deal worked out with them as well. If you let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, mention the show, you will get 15% off your purchase. That's right, 15% off. So I mentioned the show, get a great deal. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok. When you're ready to say forever, think jewelry forever. Beautified by Romina, internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official hair and makeup artist of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. There she is doing the makeup for our official photo shoot, but she also does red carpets, date nights, weddings, short films. She was the makeup artist on my most recent film. She does everything. Anything you need to be beautified, reach out to her at Instagram or Facebook at Beautified by Romina for Get Beautified. And if you'd like to advertise on the show, it's very easy. All you got to do is reach out at radioshow@gmail.com. We do the show live every week, people, and we also do the ads live week to week. What does that mean? It means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening in a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch. Radio Show Ad, Radio Show AD at gmail.com. And we're back. Hi, everybody. We are here with Ashlee Keating. Hello. Newly lightened with a new light. Yes. You know, looks good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got mine going on over here and in front of the window. It's part of the business. Part of the business. I just had that ad break. So normally I have it like on a paper that I can read it, but that's usually that's at the studio. And I realized just as we were going into the ad break, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have my paper, but I just did that all from memory. So I guess I've done it enough time. Yeah, we got through it. So thank you. Yeah, it's like one of those things. I guess I've done it enough that it's like in my brain. So like I guess anyways, we made it through. We made it through. So everybody, yeah. So everybody, if you're just tuning in, yes, we are here with singer-songwriter Ashlee Keating. And so you got your start on Broadway when you were just 6 years old. That's awesome. In fact, I should ask you a bit about, like you mentioned those things like Star Search and all of those things. So let's start. So Star Search was the first thing I think you mentioned. Why don't we talk about what was that experience like going through? So it's a competition, right? Is that what that is?
I just remember it being, super intense, and I was kind of like an alternate. I wasn't really actually chosen for the show and like yet to be on the production. And but I was really just excited to be there and work hard, and I was determined, of course. And I remember, going up for like the actual like auditioning of the pre-show to choose who would actually be on the live production. And I performed for the executives. Literally right before the show started, I ended up getting chosen to be on the show. So I wasn't actually like probably going to be on the live production. And then I got chosen to go on. And it was this exhilarating feeling of like excitement and, oh my God, what just happened? And I did my thing. And then I actually won my first round.
Nice.
And then
Wow.
I lost the whole thing by 1 point.
Wow.
Yeah. It was definitely, and I've shared little moments of it on my TikTok and on social media, but I love that show. I love that show so much. Like they had comedy, dance and music and all the things, but yeah, so it was really cool. And it's actually kind of crazy because Britney and I like have a similar past in how we kind of grew into artists. And because she was on Star Search, she also was a part of Disney, and I was on Radio Disney. So those two things is kind of crazy, like to think that in the past like that, I have a similar background with the things that I had done, So yeah, it's really cool. But Star Search was a huge thing for me.
That's awesome. So the way it works, so I guess you submit something on an application, and then you have to wait.
An open call. Like it was just.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you had to wait. So you get the call, and then they say, "Yep, fly you out." But even when you're flying out, even at that point, you don't know if you're actually even going to be on the show when you're going out there.
Yeah, it's like kind of like American Idol. Like, you know how they have like steps to the production. Yep. It was a completely different thing, but yeah, like I can't remember how many of us there were, but yeah, you still have to compete and you still have to get on the show.
Yeah, that's awesome. How do you feel in terms of like, because I thought about this because I've competed in a couple singing competitions over the years, and I've wondered about them and how it's like, trying to be, say, like in a competition where you're like, okay, this is the one moment I have to step on this stage and like give my performance, right? That's like a very different thing than, say, like trying to have a career as an artist, let's say. Like I know I've talked to other artists about this where it's like some people think that, yeah, I'm going to be a successful artist if I can just get it together for this one competition. But like the other part of like being an actual artist is more like the perseverance and the longevity over like a long amount of time. I don't know if that makes sense. So
100%.
so I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on like, I don't know, a singing competition in general? I guess let's try that.
Yeah, no, I think they're number one exhilarating in the sense that I think the whole experience is. I always loved Simon Cowell.
I mean,
To
yeah, he
this
was like
day,
awesome. Yeah.
I think he's iconic. I think iconic, you know.
That was
uh,
the worst performance
right.
I've ever. Yeah,
But he knows what he's doing. It's crazy. He's so
definitely.
smart. And one of my favorite all-time groups is Fifth Harmony. I'm obsessed with them. I want them to come back. I think I've met one or two of the girls before, but yeah. So he's very smart, and I just think that it's the whole process of it, the auditioning process. It's nerve-wracking, you know what I mean? But it's exhilarating, and it's just so cool and so fun. And I think when it's like the shows are done the right way, and I think Simon Cowell does an incredible job at that. They're really, really like I used to love X Factor too. I don't know where that went, but I loved X Factor. I thought it was really cool. And the experience of the process of those, it really gets the reason I like Simon's shows is it builds like an artist, and they can
Mhm.
kind of get a sense of how the artist is gonna be. Cause it's even me as myself as I grow, like it is so much more than just being an artist and being a singer. You have to really be able to handle a lot of different things. And it's more of like a mental state of how you can handle everything and
Mhm.
how you work. And I think the most legendary artists, like being a superstar and being, just an artist or a singer or whatever it's a lot of different things. It's completely different. And so I think it's a great experience for people to be able to, show their talent to worldwide. It gives you, it's like basically, being on social media. It's a platform that you can use your voice and share your talent to the world. And it's two different things. It's like either you want to go on there to just, use your talent and experience and get it out there, or you're really trying to like become a longevity of like a legendary artist. And those people are very few and far between lately. Like I personally see myself as that. I feel like I was built for that in general, and I continue to hopefully make amazing records and um, do a lot of different things in this industry and become a legendary name and a household name. But it's takes a lot to become that. It's more of a mental state and how you build yourself and how you handle yourself in the industry, and rather than just being an artist. I think
Mhm.
that's really what separates. And I feel like that's something that's just, I mean, you can't really create a star essence, if that makes sense. Like it's something that's just within you. And it can be
Yeah.
built, but I think it's more of an organic thing. And when you meet people, they just know, like in the industry, like executives or whatever, they just can see and feel that.
Yeah, I
So,
think I agree with that. Yeah. I don't think like, yeah, that sort of that special quality, I don't think it's something you can really teach. I mean, yeah, you can obviously hone it and stuff, but
yeah,
I think there's that certain, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I mean, like you said, the star essence, you
it's
said it's,
factor. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the X factor. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. No, literally. It's something that just is instilled in you, I feel like.
Mhm.
And it's a fire, you know?
Yep.
And yeah. Yeah. But it takes a lot more than just being a singer and putting out music, and it's even more today than it was years ago.
Mhm. Well, it's even like what you were just mentioning, how like, um, all those famous artists who are on which one, the Star Search, right? And you mentioned how like all of those people, like they didn't win, but and I think that's also true of a lot of the most famous like American Idol singers, right? It's like a lot of times the ones that have like gone on to be successful artists and like have big careers, a lot of them were not the ones who won. But and I think it's because
Benson Boone is one of them.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like it's the difference between the artists who thought, okay, yep, I won, so I guess I'm an artist now, and the difference between the ones who went, okay, yeah, this was a platform, and now it's time to get down to work and actually like try to make something out of this. I think it's the difference.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of things that go into it.
Yeah, I've a couple of times I've been hired to like be a judge in singing competitions, and I remember like it's a cool experience. But I remember when I'm judging, I say, because sometimes some of the contestants are quite young and stuff, and I'll say to them, even if they win or lose, I'll be like, I try to give the speech whenever I can, and I'm just like, look, whether you win or lose tonight, if you lose, like, don't see this as like, oh, I'm not a singer or whatever. I think you should look at it as like, this is just one step in like a long line of many steps. Yeah.
I say that to myself. Well, I was literally saying that to myself yesterday. Like it's you have to enjoy the process, and everything is a stepping stone. Whether you lose or win. I said that backwards. Win or lose.
It works. It works either way.
Yeah. And that's, that's really just part of life. That's life. That's the process of life in general.
Yeah, I think you just got to keep moving forward. Keep finding a way to move forward.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good. It's good advice. It's good advice. Okay. I wanted to do, actually, one thing I saw on the internet, I thought it'd be fun to talk about. So I saw this post, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. So we'll just announce it to everybody. So here it is. Here's a scenario. I saw this post on Instagram. I guess Raina posted it. So your wife, in your case, I guess, well, it doesn't matter which. Your wife, husband, whoever, all right, has been kidnapped, okay, and is being held in a location 30 minutes away. You're driving to rescue her or him. It's a warm night and your windows are down. Do you listen to music on the drive there? Yes or no?
For me, it would be yes. I know, like, who knows? But for me, also, like, music is just everything to me. So I'm gonna play music.
I kind of agree. What do you think? Well, what do you think you would play?
Oh my God. I have no idea. That would be something that was just like in the moment of like how I'm feeling. For some reason right now, orchestrated music is coming to me. Like this is giving in my head. No, this is giving me like, I don't know. I envision like a whole movie with this scene, like in my head of like what this is. And it's a comedy. And it's like, I'm literally driving super fast and there's the craziest music playing and I'm like panicking, but I'm like, I'm gonna get there. Like, and it's like orchestrated, like strings and just like the craziest. I don't know. I see Adam Sandler in this for some reason. Like, I don't know, like, like an Adam Sandler movie where there would just be something completely crazy and weird. And it's just hilarious. Like, this is like the arc of the movie. Like, it's like giving like, what is happening right now?
No, I'm glad you said orchestra.
Like, went through my head like a whole film. So
yeah. No, I went the exact same spot with it because I'm imagining two different scenarios. Okay, so on the one hand, let's say it was like a very like it happened very fast and it's like, oh, I got to get in my car and go. Right. In that case, I might be more like I don't have time to think about it. So I'm just driving so fast. So like maybe the radio will be on, maybe it's not, but I'm not thinking about it. But in the scenario I was thinking of, it'd be more like, okay, there's going to be I don't know, a ransom and I have to go deliver the money or whatever it is. And in that case, I went to the exact same spot you did with the orchestra music.
I love that I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Well, because if you ever like, I know one time I was driving and like, if you have like, maybe if you hear like the Pirates of the Caribbean music or something, and it like, it it makes your drive feel like you're on an adventure, you know? So I feel like I would, let's say like I'm gonna go hand off the money for the ransom or something. I feel like I might want to put something on that would like get me in the right headspace to be like a tough guy when I get there, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And so I'm Italian and I love like mob movies, and the music they play is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so dramatic. And I don't know why this is giving dramatic.
Definitely. I mean, it's a big moment. It's a big moment. And yeah, I mean, 30 minutes, like I said, it's kind of a long drive. So it's like, are you going to drive 30 minutes in complete silence? I don't know. Probably not.
No.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad we both agree. We both went the
I
same
went
route.
and it totally, like, my brain went somewhere completely. I made a movie in my head, so.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's a dramatic moment. So it would make sense. There you go. Okay, so I like that. We both went the same way. Neither of us went with. I don't think I would play Broadway music.
No.
No,
It's
really
like orchestrated for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Do you have a favorite musical?
I do love Wicked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. Oh my gosh, Hamilton is incredible. Wicked is always great. I love the music in Wicked. There's a lot of shows out there right now that productions that I have not seen. So hopefully when I go to New York, I will get to see some more.
Yeah, there's a bunch coming. Like, I mean, there's a lot of crossovers like with movies and stuff that's happening. So I know, like, I think right now in Toronto, I think Back to the Future is coming soon.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm very curious about it because I'm like, I don't know, what's that gonna be? I don't know. I don't know.
can kind of envision that. I'm sure they're probably gonna have like the car in the sky, like
Yeah.
hanging.
Let's say I got to think the special effects are going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I think. I watched Shrek the musical recently. And
fun.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect with that one, but it's interesting. The direction they went with it is that like the sets almost on purpose look kind of crappy. Like but it's by design. And like even Shrek's costume, because I'm like, what are they going to do with Shrek? Is it going to be and they literally made it like it's just a guy with his face painted green and he's wearing like a hood. Like it's they made no effort to make it look real, but that kind of worked in the charm of the show. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But
I have not seen one.
It's I would say it's worth seeing. It's fun. It's I laughed several times. So if you get a chance to.
Nice.
My favorite is Phantom of the Opera. That's my favorite.
You know, I actually haven't seen that one.
It's I mean, for me, it's very iconic. It's
oh, of course, that's like a legendary Broadway production.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It's the one that no matter how many times I've seen it, if it ever comes back, I always just go. It's like that's the one for me. Yeah.
I'll have to go see that. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's also, I can't remember. There's a new one that has all current music in it, like pop music.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Like already like popular songs, like they kind of made a show around all the songs.
Yes, and I can't remember the production name, but I want to definitely see that.
Nice. I want to ask you what's next for you. So I know we've talked. You've hinted at the idea of a music video. Do you have more songs planned? Is there something coming down, or anything you're allowed to talk about, or what's next for you?
I definitely have a lot of things I can't talk about yet. So you just have to like stay tuned to like my social media and all the things, but there's plenty of music coming that I'm so excited. And I know that my fans have been like waiting like for a minute, even for Too Toxic to come out. So I'm just so grateful that that is finally out, and many, many exciting things to come. And I'll be out performing soon, I'm sure. And yeah, you just have to wait. There's a lot of things in the works.
Fantastic. All right. So social media stuff. I'll put links down in the description down below for all that. I think the final thing I want to ask you about then is just you supporting the LGBTQ community is very important to you. So tell me a bit about that. I know you've performed at multiple Pride events and things like that. So tell me a bit about it.
Prides are always so much fun, and just seeing everyone just living in their truth and who they are, and expressing that is just so beautiful. And yeah, I'm a huge activist and ally to that community. I have family members in that community, which is why it feels so close to me, dear to my heart. And to spread love and just being genuinely and truly yourself is something that's very, close and dear to my heart. And yeah, so I'm a huge activist to them. And it's amazing. Like I've had, even when I performed, specifically when I did Atlanta Pride recently, with iHeartRadio, it was such an experience. Like I went out to like the crowd after, and I just wanted to say hello, and some fans gave me like gifts, which was so cute. Like this girl had her like a crown on her head, like that was the flowers, and she gave it to me. And like one of the girls like was crying and was just like, "Oh, you're such an inspiration, and like I love you so much, and thank you for making me like feel like I can be myself." Because my single Saucy was out at the time, and Saucy is truly about, you're that girl. Like you're it's okay to be extra, it's okay to do the most, like, and feel like people don't see who you feel you are. That's what Saucy is all about. And just expressing that beautiful energy of yourself, and your true authenticity of who you are. So and not being afraid of that. So it was I love when fans cry and they're just like genuinely so grateful for, listening to my music and seeing me on social media. That is just makes a huge impact on me. Like I love my fans just as much as they love me, and I wouldn't be here without them. So, and I also I do this for them. I do this to spread love and joy, acceptance, and, being confident in yourself and feeling some sort of type of way when you do listen to my music, and just feeling like you can be you and have a good time and not be afraid of that. So, but yeah, the LGBTQ community is, has a very, strong place in my heart. So.
Awesome. Well, as we're getting now towards the end of our episode, but before we say bye, why don't you let people know on social media where they can find you? So I know we've got probably Instagram, but you mentioned TikTok, you mentioned I think Snapchat. So yeah, just let people know where they can find you.
Yes, all the things. I'm on all the platforms, but I would say, yeah, if you really want to get to know like my inside scoop of my life, Snapchat is at Ashlee Keating, ASHLEEKEATING. That's my Snap. I'm on there doing funny things. If you follow me now, you'll be like, wow, like yesterday I was just going through a rant of filters and it was hilarious. And I was in my bonnet, and you're going to see real me there, and I give 0 Fs. So like, I think it's important to share that part of your life. It's not like, I'm not always glam. I'm not always like, I just like to be me, and you will find it there. And then TikTok is very similar to that. It's at Ashlee Keating Music. And it's kind of like my personal reality show, and I share everything going on in my life, and like get ready with me, get dressed with me, recaps. I love doing makeup and just being funny and just sharing my life, my personal life. So that's kind of where that's at. And Instagram at Ashlee Keating, which is more like it's like businessy, like you still see me, but it's not as personal, but we love Instagram. And then YouTube, Ashlee Keating. And then, yeah, all the streaming platforms. I'm literally like, if you just search my name, it'll come up.
Nice. I will add all the links down below, so that people can just click on them if you're watching. So right now, I think I've got your Instagram down there, but I'll add everything else down below.
Yeah, TikTok, Snapchat. I think it's on the link in my bio on my Instagram anyway, like all the links. But
okay,
yeah.
perfect. Maybe I can even add that link down below, so that way people have access to all of them. I'll put them.
But yeah, TikTok and whatever you want.
But yeah, you say TikTok and Snapchat are like the most personal, let's say.
Yeah, for sure. And
Cool.
And my TikTok is Ashlee Keating Music. So the other ones, it's either Ashlee Keating or Ashlee Keating Music.
Nice. All right, I'll put the links down below. How do you balance because I've struggled with that myself, of like how much of myself should I be putting
Right.
out. Yeah. Like, how do you, I don't know, how do you make that decision, or where do you, I don't know, is there a line you draw? Like you go,
You
okay,
know,
yeah.
it, right. I feel like now more that I'm getting out there, and there's, I had a comment which was funny, like, on social media nowadays, you can kind of do whatever you want. And like this guy was being kind of negative toward it. And it's just like funny because it, you don't really notice it until like, people are still discovering me. I don't care if I'm Beyonce. I mean, most people know Beyonce, but you know what I'm saying? There are still so many A-list artists that people don't know. Like you could say, do you know who Sia is? And some people might not know who that is, you know?
Yeah, things
And
are more fragmented than ever. Yeah, it's like somebody could be like multi-million followers, huge, but they have their community, and then there's a whole other part of the world that's like, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Yeah, you
right.
walk right by them on the street. Yeah.
I mean, I hope someday that everyone knows who I am, obviously.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's I feel like they're always going to be rediscovering who I am. And so I try not, it's like you're never going to please everyone
Mhm.
ever. And there's always, I feel like if you're not getting haters, you're not doing something right. So like you're not really doing anything if people aren't hating on you. Let's be
Yeah.
real. Because hate is actually good. So I mean, you have to be able, that's another part of like becoming a legendary person, is being able to handle the pressure, being able to handle a lot of other things that come with the territory. And so I think it's fun. Like I've lately it's just kind of started happening without me even trying, if that makes sense. Of like, I think people enjoy watching what I'm doing in my
Mhm.
life, and I enjoy sharing it. And I think that's part of the beauty of like who I am as an artist and who I am as a person, is just not being afraid to be authentically you and authentic in your life. And you can't really take it seriously. You can't think too hard about it. And it is one of those things where you're like, should I even be sharing this? But like people enjoy it, like even myself, like some days I would love to see someone not necessarily crying, but like just being real about life, because there's so much persona. Like even with me, you'll see like the pop star Ashlee that's glam and beautiful and doing all the things. But then I also want to share who I authentically am as a human being,
Mhm.
because it's very, very important to share not just that side of yourself, because I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I'm normal, and I want to share that with my fans. So I really just try not to think too hard. And I'm just like, this is me. You're going to love and hate it. So here it is, and enjoy. And the ones that love me will stay and enjoy it. And even the haters, they're going to watch it and hate it and still love me at the same time. So thank you.
There you go. Yeah, I think it's important. People, especially nowadays, they want to feel that like they're connecting to something real, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they want to get a sense of who is this person, who is this artist that that I'm listening to, and so it's yeah, I can see that that would appeal. And the thing is, yeah, you're right. I mean, what I find is it's almost like no matter what you post, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, right? Somebody out there will have an issue with it. Like there's almost like nothing you can do to avoid it.
Yeah. Well, you're doing something right if that's the case.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell myself. I'm like, if it wasn't, then I'm not doing something right. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just never, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. There you go. All right. Well, this was a great interview. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, yes. Thank you for having me. I had a good talk, a good time.
That's good.
Minus the little technical difficulties. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like,
Apologies,
dog
everybody. We
barked
had
for a sec. He's chilling asleep now. And then the light went out. Like, I don't know if it's Mercury in retrograde. I think it still is. Yeah. So it was
could
giving
be.
that for sure.
It's a live show, people, but you know what? We got through it. I think we learned a lot. The audience got to know you. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, but
Um,
stay tuned for more for sure. There's a lot coming.
there you go. So yes, follow Ashlee on social media. Links will be down below. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you'd like to follow me, you can find me at Scott Dion Brown on Instagram, there on X at Scott Dion Brown, TikTok Scott Dion Brown Official. I'm not as active on there as I'd like to be, but that's it. And if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow Ashlee on social media. Regine, we'll see you all. We'll see you next week. I hope you're feeling better. And I'm trying to think if we're missing anything. Thomas, thanks for tuning in. And all of you, thank you all for being here. Ashlee, once again, thank you for coming.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you all next time.